Hello, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about a process through which we can use the alter command with sequence. So yeah, we can use alter command to modify the sequence that we have already created. Okay, so for that, firstly, I will show you the sequence that I have created through one SQL query. So for that, I will run command strsql, and this is the command which I want to use. Before that, let me drop if it is already there. Drop sequence seq1. Yeah, so it is dropped. Now what we will do, we will recreate the sequence. So you can see here we are starting it with 1, increment by 1, max value 100, and no cycle. So we have already discussed this thing, like what these statement means, right? So we are just creating it for now. It is created. Now suppose if I do the fetch next from this, so fetch next value from this, I'm running this query. Select next value for Sharmit1.seq1 as next value from ibm.systeme1. So from here we got 1. If I call it again 2, 3. Okay. Now what we want to do, now requirement is bit changed and we want to increment it by 10. So how to do this? So for that you can simply go to this program. I will show you one program that we can use. Here what we are doing, we are declaring one constant which is SQL state underscore valid 5 times zeros, setting the commitment controls. So set option commit equals to star none, and so after setting commitment equals to star none, we are using the simple query which is for alter sequence seq1 increment by 1. So if you hit this query, what it will do, it will change your sequence, it will modify your sequence and set the new increment value as 10. So next time whenever you call this program, like after calling this program, whenever you are trying to fetch the record, it will be incremented by 10. Okay, so once this query is executed, we will check whether it is executed successfully or not. So if SQL state equals to SQL state underscore valid, then it means sequence altered. Otherwise it will show the SQL state and SQL query ended with an error, and then setting the star INLR equals to star on. So let's simply go and compile this source and call this. So it print sequence altered. It means now the sequence is altered. So let me go and try that strsql, and if I try to fetch the next value from this sequence, you can see it is returning 30. If I hit it again, it will return 40 because now it is incrementing by 10, not by 1. Okay, but initially we see that we incremented it with 1, right? But now we are incrementing it with 10, and we use alter command in order to modify the sequence. There are many other ways through which we can use this alter command. So let me show you that. So let's say if you have created a sequence and you want to restart it with a particular number. Okay, so how to do that? So for that you can use the simple command alter sequence seq1 restart with, and here you can pass the number from which you want to restart it. Okay, so let's say if I want to restart it with 100, so I will simply go and hit enter. So it is altered, and now if I try to insert get the value, it is returning 100. Then query cannot be run, see lower level message. This time it is not running. Let me show you that thing, because we have set the maximum value as 100 and we started it with 100. So how can it be go, because we have also turned off the cycle. So for that what we can do, we can rerun this alter, and this time so if there is any scenario where you reach the maximum limit and you want to restart it, so in that case you can go simply hit this query, and now if you try to fetch the data, so it is returning 1 and again 11, because now it is incrementing with 10. Okay, so this is the advantage of alter command. You can simply restart your sequence with any particular value as per your requirement. Another thing for which you can use this is let me show you one more scenario where you can use this alter command in order to change the value, which is max value. So if I retrieve this query, you can see alter sequence SEQ1, max value is 1000. So if I hit this query, it sets the maximum value of SEQ1 as 1000. Okay. So you can use alter command for restarting it. You can use alter command for setting the increment value. For changing the increment value, you can set the max value. Okay. So as per your requirement, there are many other scenarios where you can use this alter command in order to modify your sequence. Fine. So yeah, that's all for this session. In the upcoming session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.